Let me know when I'm on air.
Good noon and good night, citizens of Upland. You are watching the Upland Action News. My name is Left House, and boy, do we have a crazy week here, coming here from live from the Upland Action News. I am joined by my co-hostess and co-mostesses, the Dr. Unani himself, and my brother Emmett E. Left. Let's start with the doctor. How are you today?
I'm very well indeed. How are you guys today?
I can't complain. I'm doing well. Emmett, how are you?
No complaints here. Happy for another Monday. Get another week under the way. Let's see how fast this one goes by.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to go fast. We have a lot of exciting stuff going on.
Yeah.
So.
Lots of stuff going on. If you're in the Discord, you can go ahead and watch the stream from the Upland News live stream. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe and hit that bell. It's very important that you hit that bell. In breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, did you guys hear this? Top Shots, I mean not Top Shots, MLB, Tops to launch official MLB NFTs here on the old Wax blockchain, I believe. Yeah, that's the big, huge news. Did you see that, Emmett?
I did. I just saw it this morning. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Exciting. Good to hear for the Wax ecosystem.
What do you think that means?
I just hope that they use Wax and not credit card as many times they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why, but
oh, and Jesus,
I mean,
we got a pack right now dropping here, over here on the.
Oh yeah, God. But that's extremely exclusive. Nobody,
hell?
You know.
900. Wait, it's $1,000.
It's the legendary.
Yeah, but look at the requirements for it.
I made it.
I made it too.
But I'm out. I'm 56,000 in line.
All right,
wow.
There's only 2,400 or 2,300 of these.
Well, I'm hitting the button. Do you think I got a chance? No, probably not.
No.
Can you still get in? If you can, do it.
Number of users in line
after the.
Hey, shut up there. The numbers of users in line ahead of me, 5,000 or 59,000.
Yeah, what happened is that the guys that are on the waiting room get like a lottery ticket, and then afterwards, anybody that comes in, it's first in, first served. So practically, if you're not in the waiting room, no chance.
Gosh, that's all right. I didn't want to spend that kind of money on some cards anyway. That's nuts. All right.
Oh, wait. If you made it into the queue or into the line here, they're doing what's called a rebound pack.
Okay.
And so they're doing like a base pack for anybody that made the requirements, I believe, or something like that.
That's awesome.
One of the cheaper packs.
All right, so don't jump out of line, you're saying, then to stay
here.
Yeah,
you might be able to get yourself a rebound pack here.
Okay. All right.
If interested.
Yeah. And also, I've been reading on this morning. GameStop making a crypto NFT foray? Question mark? So yeah, they're getting into the NFT game here. Non-fungible tokens, ladies and gentlemen. GameStop plan for stock sale. Understandable. I think they're selling their games or some sort of, and they're doing some sort of sale with NFTs somehow. Something weird's going on here. GameStop, huh? They probably learned a lot in that whole little like push up to the roof that they got there by everybody. And let's see, Upland. When is Oakland coming? There was a flash of Oakland. They gridded the Oakland map over here. They showed it for like 5 minutes, but it doesn't look like it's there anymore. But yeah, that's coming very soon here. Oakland, Upland, Upland, Oakland. There's something there. Just got to cross the bridge. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we have two guests on today. We have Greg from the Uplift World, and we're going to bring him on in here in a second because there's a lot going on with the Uplift World as you can unbox your rail keys. So I have one of those. Dr. Unani has some of those. So let's bring Greg. Let me get into the waiting room here and bring Greg in. All right, bringing Greg into the room here. And let's talk about it. Let's figure out what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have UpliftGreg. How you doing,
hey,
sir?
fellas? I'm all right. How's it going?
Hi.
Hey, good to see you.
I see you got all the usual suspects. That's nice to see.
Yeah, we're all here.
Welcome back.
What's going on?
Well,
we're waiting for you.
I brought the giant stone chicken.
Oh, cool.
Beautiful.
So crazy day, huh?
Very crazy day, yes. How's it been going over there so far with the unboxing?
Crazy. There's I'll tell you, we've really tried hard to, we know things are changing fast day to day in what we're doing. And you guys, first thing to remember is I'm not like a direct member of the dev team. I'm just, I'm sort of like the ambassador for the Uplift. So I'm not in the day-to-day conversations about what's happening and when and how. I guess this morning, first thing, the devs contacted Corey, and we're used to how like NASA would do something, or they would set a date for launch, and there's a big 14-day countdown to that second. And this morning they all got up and went, "Yeah, we're a go. Let's just open it up," and they did. So the idea, I think, is to have people kind of drip in rather than stampede through a narrow set of doors. And mostly going well. People are unpacking their NFTs. My roommate Laugh Track, she actually had one that didn't open, and it was the first one she tried to open, and she panicked because it didn't show back up in her wallet right away. There was a thing where she had to just recycle the page, and it said you have unopened packs, and she clicked it again, and it worked. But there was some of that. And what's happening in the world right now, what I'm seeing, and I'm following Telegram, the Telegram channel, is a lot of folks are getting to what they think is their location in the world and unable to break blocks. So we have a list working of people who don't have build permission just yet. However, I think some of those people may just be on the wrong map, because there are two worlds in question here. There's the Genesis map and the London map. And on the Dynamap World program that we use that works in your browser, there's a pop out for you to click which map you're looking at. And I think some of the coordinates may look the same on different maps to people. So I think some people are getting to the wrong spot and finding out there's no rail there, or they don't have permission. So that's sorting itself out as the day goes on. But that's where we are right now. It's just we're squashing bugs and helping noobs as best we can. I built this cool newbie shelter at the spawn of Gratitude World last night, only to remember that, or of the London World last night, only to find out that nobody had permission to open the chests. So I built a shelter to keep them from getting killed by mobs, and nobody can open the chest and get to the armor and the tools that I put in there for them. So that's something that we probably would do better next time. But other than that, it's a day.
Is it possible to teleport from one place to the other, or not yet?
You can teleport from one world to the other. In other words, if you the split was about a third of the total rail plots assigned today were in London, which is the survival world that has a weird name because it's an inside joke. And 2/3 of them are in the Genesis world. and which is in the creative mode. In a creative mode, you can fly, right? Just like you can in creative mode in your personal Minecraft world. But as far as you can teleport between those worlds to check on your plots in each world, but you can't teleport to a specific location in the game. Because frankly, the reward pool is built on using the transport system or walking or using rail. And you're short circuiting the system for everybody, for yourself and for the people that own the plots that you're crossing otherwise.
Can you explain them to the viewers how you do that? Because I get a lot of questions of how do we move from one world to the other? How do we teleport? Where do we go?
It's / /MVTP multiverse teleport, and then a space, and then the name of the world you want to teleport to, Genesis or Londom, LONDOM, like London with an M at the end instead of an N. So to move from Londom to Genesis, it would be / MVTP space Genesis, and to go back to Londom / MVTP space Londom, and that takes you to the central spawn point in the other world.
Okay. Another question we see from the guys in the chat. They're saying if we go to the 2D map, but we cannot see our ownership connected to the game. What's going on there?
Right. I actually don't know. That's the first I've heard that. I wonder if it's just taking some time for them to get them assigned on the map. You know, the map now has more traffic than it's had since we started this whole project, and it looks to me like there's. I'll tell you what. Let me look a different way.
So are we officially open yet? The Uplift world is like ta-ta-da-da. We're open for business here.
No, not really. This is we're calling where we are now late alpha, early beta. Right. So the only people in the game today are people that had the rail keys from the first Genesis rail sale. That was the day that sold out something like 3,000 plots in 2 minutes and 35 seconds. So those are the folks that are allowed to get in and move around today.
But it is kind of a public day, right?
Yeah, in a way, but the thing is, you can't. If let's say you hold all land plots and no rail plots, you're not going to get in today. It's not going to whitelist you because you have to be a rail plot holder to get into the world today, or one of the OG builders that's been the whole time, the 30 or 40 of us that have been building things. Some of us from a year and a half ago. Some of us who turned the server on that day.
Yeah, brag, exactly. Suddenly we got together here with us.
I'm like an old man wondering, look at what they've done to my town. What the hell is going on? I feel very old.
And you have to Mr. Mayor, you also have to talk about Chicken Car and what's
sure, man.
The sale of plots and exactly.
Yeah, we the group of us that, and I have to say own Chicken Ka, or we call ourselves the CK7. We're the people that were on this server within weeks of it opening, and it was just our friends. It was just, 5 of us live in the same town, and the other 2 of us live in Saskatchewan, but they're Corey's cousin and her husband. So we were very much a really small group, and we built a lot of stuff that's in the Cathedral District and in the old Cathedral District. The Cathedral with the Dome is the second one. But the first cathedral, we built a lot of stuff. We lived there, and we had to move, right? We had to move again. So every time there's been this new impulse of the project, we've had to move our stuff. So finally, Corey, he seeded us a really large area. It's 5,000 by 5,000 blocks. It's going to be it's a full server. We're going to have our own server, and said, here, develop this, sell it, do whatever you want with it, run it as an autonomous collective. And that's what we do. And so basically we've themed the first quarter we've developed in it as sort of a Mesoamerican Maya Aztec. It's in rainforest, and we thought that was kind of an appropriate, a cool architectural style. And so what he named it on the map at first was West City. He's very lyrical, that Corey. He actually is that's kind of a joke, but he's not good at naming things on maps. So we went and looked up what the Yucatec word for West City was. And in Yucatec, it's Chicken Ka. And so that's why we ended up, we were, we'll make a pyramid with a giant stone chicken, And we did that. And then we went, gosh, is that culturally insensitive? We don't know. So what we're trying to do is the things that we include over there, other than the giant stone chicken, whenever we put up a piece of art, it's actually a piece of art from the Maya or Aztec world. And we put a little sign and a book under it that tells the story of that, what that represents and its place in the Maya and Aztec culture. So we want people to come look around and read. We want people to read books, because we're not normal. And we've got some absolutely stunning artworks that we've recreated over there. We're going to have a big art treasures hunt where we're going to put things where you don't have to dig for them, but they may be really, really well hidden. And the first person that would find, say, all 5 of the Maya art treasures that we put around the world will win a special one-of-one NFT and some things like that. So, but basically, our land sale, our land and rail auction is going to be the first week of May. It was initially scheduled to be like this week, but things got really, really busy on us, and we were happy they pushed it back a bit. It'll be a considerably smaller sale than the 2 previous sales have been, and it'll be by auction. So they're going to take a snapshot, I guess, 3 or 4 days out, and the auction starting prices for land and rail will be about 10% below what the lowest secondary market price is for a land or a rail plot in that moment. So let's say that on the day we start this, a single rail plot is the equivalent of 300 USD. We would set the I gotta do math now. We would set the auction starting price at 260, 270 and go from there. And the other difference is they won't be random. You'll be able to look at the map of Chicken Ka and say, I want to bid on this specific plot and do so. So and it will be, we don't think it'll be as fast. We think it'll be slower and less frantic than everybody trying to get in the first 5 minutes of the auction. I'm saying that. I'm not saying that sarcastically. I really hope that it takes a little longer. The FOMO thing was real. The second auction, particularly, 28 seconds, 30 seconds, everything was gone. And we want to avoid that. We want people to have a little more time to get comfortable with it. Chicken Cow will be survival. It won't be a creative map. And we love that. We've all learned to play that way. And we're super excited about having people come in and do that.
What kind of type of auction is it going to be?
As I understand it, I don't know.
Is it the Dutch style or the British style?
I don't know what that means.
The one type of auction, the Dutch one, you start from a high price and then it starts going lower by the time until somebody starts bidding and then keeps going down. You know what I mean? That one starts from a number, it goes up. Which
okay,
is
so that's
more popular way of doing
it. That's basically a fixed minimum bid price is how we're going to start, and they'll go up from there.
Okay.
So I'm used to calling that a cattle auction because I'm from the United States where we have a lot of cows, and that's how they sell them. So I accidentally bought a cow when I was 5. That's a true story. I was with my grandfather.
Nice.
I saw other people raising their hands, and I waved my hat around and bought a cow.
Do you know how much? Nice. Do you remember how much a cow cost back then?
I think it was $140, and my granddad was there to buy cows.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like totally. It was. I think
it wasn't like, what are you doing?
He wasn't upset with me. No, he was not upset with me. He thought it was kind of funny.
You just kept raising your hand, like going crazy. Buying.
He said, "Yeah." He said, "Now don't do it again." I was like, "Okay." But that was so much fun, Graham.
That's cool.
But yeah. So that's coming up first week of May. We don't have an exact day yet. And we're busy over there preparing our rail system. we sound very fascist Italy here, but we've organized. We've got the train tracks all repaired and carts at all the corners, and we're trying to make it so it's a little more manageable when people get in game on the day. And we're really excited about. We got a lot of exciting plans for Chicken Ka, and we have a huge sort of semi-secret project. Probably 15% of our total land area we sold to a guy named Martian Bullshipples. And Marty's a friend of ours from the Shipple project that Corey did a few years back, a crypto project. And he's building a pretty amazing experience over there. It's going to be really huge. I can't say anything more about the eventual goals of that project, but Chicken Ka is going to be a fun place to be.
Here's a question coming in from the chat room here from Ashley Campbell. He says, when you unbox your rail plot, you're assigned where your rail plot is. Is there a benefit to not unboxing for resale? No,
none that we can think of. In fact, I have a feeling that if they don't know the location, people will less likely to buy yours because they want to be where they want to be. Some people want to be. I'm already seeing trade traffic on the Telegram channel. Oh, I don't want to be in the creative world. I want to be in London. We're like, yes. But we're already seeing people begin to look at trades. So they're going to want to know where the plot is before they
all right.
Before they offer pretty much. That would be my guess. And again, we're kind of like, we don't know. Yeah. We've never done this. We don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I've got a random rail key right here. I think I should unbox it.
Yeah, please do.
Ooh.
Like, I don't necessarily want to wake up every day looking at the giant floating head of Ken Bozak. That may just be me. He's a nice guy and everything, but the giant floating in the sky over my plot thing, I'm not sure I would enjoy that. So but I'm sure there's some bros that definitely want to live on the perimeter of Ken Bozak's plot in the community cluster.
And imagine being next to the monkeys.
Yeah, yes, I can. I love their plot. That's beautiful.
Yeah. And you know where you are? The neighbors of the monkeys, Left House and METAVERSE, are all next to each other, connected practically.
That's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Yes,
we're enjoying that. Hey, Emmett, you talk too much, man.
The Vegas Strip.
Right? It does. It's out in the middle of the desert. It's all brightly lit and shiny and cool stuff. Yeah. Definitely.
I have my plot ready to open it if you want.
Yeah, here, let me get your screen shareable here.
Okay,
all righty, go ahead and share your screen there. We can open up another one. How fun is that? That was a nice little jam there, that little song.
Here we are. Can everybody see it?
Oh, yeah.
Let me big up the zoom here. All righty now.
This is a 10-pack too.
Wow.
Yep. That's a big one. Let's see. Price is good, up, down. It's okay. Unbox it. Loading.
Yeah, we have had some people.
Loading.
We have had some people get hung here and have to reload the screen. There was a couple of freaking issues, and I don't know exactly what that means, but they had some people had to do do-overs, had to go back to the page where it sat and look for a little red message that said you have unopened rail packs, and just re-click it, and it worked. So yours looks like yours is going to go. Yep.
So here we go.
I love that it shakes when you hover over it. Like,
yeah.
Vibrating.
Yeah, to keep in mind, I don't get to see any of this stuff till the day it happens. So I'm just as much a kid at Christmas as everybody else.
That's cool.
When it comes to stuff.
Let's see.
And you get some cool animations. I think some of my screenshots are in here.
Nice.
That's the old cathedral right there.
Nice music as well.
Oh, I didn't get the music. Look at all that. Money. Money.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
So, yeah, when you
2632 and 2972. I don't think it makes any difference. I guess unless you get number one.
I saw a number 6 early on in the, there's a 237. I saw a number 6, a mint number 6 this morning at one point. That's the lowest one I've seen yet.
Yeah, mine's pretty high up there, 3,085.
That's it.
I'm not sure that's going to matter.
Yeah.
I think I think the coordinates are going to matter more than that, and we don't even know how they're going to matter. So when you go to the NFTs themselves, Doc, when you click on it, if you click on any of them and then look, scroll down a bit.
And we go to the
on the information, it'll show you right. Now look, this is important. It says Series Genesis, but then it says World Genesis. So the world is where it's going to be on the map. I think that's maybe where people would get confused. They see Genesis, they right away went to the Genesis
mine's
map, even though
Lambden.
Right. Awesome. So that would, you're in a survival world there.
Okay.
So hold on, let me see. Where is 45003900?
That's the coordinate. That's the X and Z coordinates on the.
Yeah,
on
I cannot see where it is right now. Can you see where I am?
Yeah.
See if I have a nice place or something.
Do you want me to look on the map and see where we can?
Yeah, if you can. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. So tell me again.
4500, 3900.
45.
What world are you in there?
Genesis.
Damn.
Genesis, yeah.
Isn't that where that's where Leftland is, right? That's where the monkeys is. They're in Genesis, or they in, how does that work?
You're it looks like you're on the railroad that's one plot over from Recurrier.
From METAVERSE?
And you're there's an empty block between you and them.
Yes.
Okay. What about 0 and 1400?
0 and 1400. That's going to be top left.
Is it in the middle of nowhere or something?
Here and no, it's you lucky dog, you. That's going to be along the left edge of the map by the red door. Which is
that a good place?
Nichiren de Deo. They've done some amazing art stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit north of Block Base. So you're along the far western north-south rail is where that one is.
5,500.
5,000.
Also far Genesis. Yeah, 5,500.
Checking. Okay, that's the right edge. That's the far eastern edge. By 1,000. That's right by
500.
By 500.
I'm gonna want to trade mine.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, you're right by GenRios. That's Jimmy Z's.
Ooh,
Jimmy D,
Yeah,
not Jimmy
not
Z.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. In fact, that's like the intersection corner. I think right above Jimmy's plot.
So I think I'm quite good, right?
Yeah.
So far, 4,700.
I mean, these are going to fill up. You know, these other community cluster spots are going to fill up with projects pretty fast. So, you know, I wouldn't worry too much about. I honestly, I think the main thing that people are going to do in the Genesis world is just travel around. They're just going to travel around and see all the stuff, hop off the train when they see something cool. And I believe you, once you get on one of these plots, you can wander around for hours and not see everything, as you well know. As you well know from Discordia, you can really get lost in these plots. And every day when we're in them, we're like, wow, when did they put that? Like, we see new stuff every day or two. It's kind of shocking how much we see go on.
Yeah.
Did you say you had a London one?
I have 2 London ones.
What's
what's
better to have?
Checking.
Or it doesn't matter.
So I have 3,100 by 3,000 in London.
3,100 by what's that number?
3,000.
By 3,000. Yeah, there's a big ocean stretch, and you're along a very large ocean stretch there.
Yeah, so no more. Somebody burned one.
I heard that. I don't. Why would somebody do that?
I mean, I don't know, but look at my screen. I don't know if you can see it, but there's one burned.
Wow. Yeah. I think that's somebody made a mistake.
Yeah.
I guess the other one in London is 2,950 by 1,000.
9.
We have the mayor here, the expert. Why not get advantage of it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, there's nothing built in London yet, so it's really you're sort of you're in the northeast quadrant there. Pretty good ways from Spawn,
again,
but
nothing centrally. Yeah, okay.
So like all of our worlds are not in the London world; they're in the other one. Yeah, like the Crypto Monkeys and
the communities. The communities are all
and Leftland is there too. Okay, so
I'll
probably want to trade this rail out then. No, it doesn't matter. Like because. Will I be going back and forth?
Okay, well, just so you know who's going to be in London is all of the gift plots that Corey organized. Like when you have, you hold 3 rail keys and you have the Genesis NFT and you meet those conditions, you get a 50-50 land plot or 250. All of those will be in London.
Okay,
so that's what's going to populate that is when we do the thing where. When we have the land unpacking, like unboxing, like we did today, all of a sudden there's going to be hundreds of people claiming those little. Have you seen that map? Because it's just a grid. It's not fancy at all. It's just a straight up grid with a 55 by 50 plots right up against each other throughout the whole thing. So there's no variance in size. They're all 50 by 50s.
Gotcha.
And so I think when that gets populated, it's going to be madness in there because you're going to have to negotiate. Like getting across your neighbor's property to get to the rail beds, and I think you're going to see a lot of cooperative rail building.
What about the plot that we won in this thing that just happened? We got 10th place in the build contest or whatever, and we won plot. Which world is that in?
Couldn't tell you. I would imagine
that's in London.
I would imagine it's London because that was Corey started setting those aside as prizes.
Gotcha.
Right away.
That makes sense. Okay.
So I don't know that there's ever going to be a sale in London other than the rail placements. I think all of these little cubes are going to be taken up by people that were gifted for NFT ownership or prizes and things like that. So, the other thing to remember is that the survival community cluster, right, which is called Gratitude. Some of the rail plots, none of the rail plots that were sold today are going to be there. So at some point, there's going to have to be a sale for that community cluster rail set. So that's going to be coming up. And then, we have the Chicago sale. So there's like, I'm in a weird position because I'd like there to be scarcity, because that would mean the prices for the things that people are going to buy from us would go up. But at the same time, I don't want people to freak out and panic if they missed out on the first sale. There's a lot more coming. We're going to be unrolling a bit at a time, different ways for people to engage with the world. And it's, you know, we didn't invent the wheel. It's built basically on the Minecraft universe. So if you've ever had any experience in Minecraft, get yourself the Java edition, and you'll recognize how to move around and do things in the world. You were asking which one is better. I don't know. I don't like. I understand that the pretty things in creative and building amazing, beautiful things, and they're fun to see. But as far as replayability for me, but I'm a Minecraft player, so I forget sometimes that not everybody shares my way of looking at this world, and that's been a struggle for me. I even understand why we're having an argument about creative versus survival, but it's because there are some people that don't want to get chased by zombies and blown up. I don't understand those people, but I know they exist, and they're the majority of people. So if I were a business looking to have a huge presence in a world that was very, you know, very beautiful and stunning to look at, and I wanted visitors to be able to come in and click on things on the wall and buy them, creative is where I'd want to be.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But then you have the ability to go in between both worlds, right? As a player, you can go in. Yeah, okay.
You just won't be able to transport inventory items from a creative world to a survival world, because that would wreck the economy.
100%.
I mean, first time I flew over the Boyd plot, and they had a whole building made of diamond blocks, and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen that many diamonds in any Minecraft world ever. And there they all are in one little building on the Boyd plot. So we just can't. You couldn't risk them
for sure.
Yeah.
So you'll kind of have like two different wallets. Then you'll kind of have two different like accounts for your player. Then like in both of the different worlds, right?
Well, you just when you teleport between worlds, everything that was in your inventory in a creative world just stays there.
Gotcha.
So you transport into the survival world with nothing. Now, the original intent was that you could move from one survival world to another with your inventory, and we really want that, because if we are mining resources in one map that nobody is taking advantage of in another map, we want to be able to sell those resources. Interstate and trade is important, but right now it's not set up to do that. So we're not sure if that's something that changed and they didn't tell us, or if they just haven't implemented it yet. So we're still waiting to see what happens with that.
At one point before, I heard I think Corey saying that the early supporters of the project will have more benefits. For example, like the guys that buy the first sale plots and like Chicken Cow or Genesis, they'll have some advantages compared to the ones coming afterwards. Will that mean that there will be some kind of extra wax coming out compared to the other ones, or something like that?
The only thing I've heard about that is related to the Chicken Cow sale, because that's the thing I'm most embedded in, is that the first 10 people that bought our Genesis NFT, the top level one, they get a little shop in our transportation hub. The first 100 are going to get early access to their land, and I think that's still the case. Like the people that bought the level 3 Genesis NFT from the original sale or from the Chicken Cow sale will get in first. They'll be the first people to have passports outside of the rail ownership thing. So landowners.
But I was talking about people coming in and buying plots. Let's say the guys that bought these plots or Chicken Cow plots, I'm guessing they should have some kind of advantage compared to a sale that happens after 6, 7, 8 months.
I don't know.
So they keep some kind of value.
I actually don't know how that's going to work. I would tell you, I think that I think the plot values alone are going to go up and be a sort of reward for getting in early. I don't know that, but we just don't know, Doc. I like, yeah,
I mean, what you said before, like, okay, if people expect that they're going to have thousands and thousands of plots coming for sale,
why wouldn't they?
Where's the price of the plots? Yeah, I mean, why not wait and get it cheaper later?
But because I don't think it'll be cheaper. Like as soon as people unpack today, we saw those rail plots going back on the secondary market for a lot more than people paid for them. And now, will that sustain? I don't know, but they haven't gone down yet. I didn't buy much land because I had some land set aside for me and some rail plots set aside for me. But Donna's, for instance, the 10-pack went up by about 50% over what she paid for it, and it's hovered there for weeks now. So we don't see them getting cheaper over time. Especially once people get in and they look around. Like my favorite thing today was watching people post screenshots the sunset. And so they were blown away once they got in game and got to walk around in it. It's one thing seeing that Boyd plot, you know, on video, flying by it, and it's cool. But when you're walking around and you realize how big those things are around you, that somebody took the time to build those constructs, it's a pretty compelling place to walk around in, and we're pretty proud of that.
Sure.
So
yeah, absolutely.
Any special filters or packs that they should install on their Minecraft?
Well, the first thing is, if you're going to run shaders at all, you have to install like a shader management program called Optifine, and you want the version for 1.165 Java Minecraft. So the latest Optifine, and shaders vary. Some shaders are designed for people with budget systems that don't have a lot of frame rate. In fact, Optifine itself often gives people a better frame rate than not running it at all. But then the shaders vary in complexity. So when you see those amazing shots that Gary takes or that I take, we're running sort of Cadillac shaders because we both have very good video cards. You may notice that we show a lot of that in still shots, because even with the computers that we have, your frame rate really gets knocked back by the rendering needs of the game.
So I'm guessing you'll be posting this in the Discord server of UpliftWorld. All the information with tutorial there. Yeah, right now I'm using BSL shaders, and the other one that I use quite a bit is the SEUS PTIG, I think it's called, the SEUS SEUS. SEUS and BSL are the two shader sets that I like the best. And then of course there's a million texture packs that give you everything from super realism, hyper realism to Super Mario World, right? There's some that actually are designed to color and look like what's the game the kids play, the I can't remember the name. There's some modern games that it's designed to look like the color and saturation of those games. Wow. So the texture pack can change. Well, I like the realistic ones. I like tree bark and leaves and stone that looks like stone and stuff like that. So
yeah, I didn't know that existed. That's a fun perk.
Oh yeah. Hey, well, thank you very much for having me on, guys. I think I'm kind of over time here.
We hope to have you again, actually.
Anytime, you know, and if you want us on regularly. As I said, Corey really wanted to be here today, but he messaged me at 2:00, and what happened was he set up if you get on your plot and you can't build, DM me, and when he says that, he gets he's drinking from the fire today. So he's answering 8 million questions in the Telegram feed, and he couldn't get free. So but we would love to both. I know he wanted to be here today, and we're ready to come back as often as you'll have us. And
cool. Let's do it as a regular thing. If Metaverse Mondays work for you, that works. We can have you get updates from you guys on the Mondays. But if another day's better, let us know.
This works. I'm actually 11:00 on Mondays now. I'm doing a thing with Top Shot Jungle Brad, who's cool. he's deeply entrenched now in Uplift, and he and I are doing an hour for new people. Like if you're new and you don't know what to do first when you get in there, here's how you build a basic shelter. Here's how you start mining. Here's some mining strategies. Nice. Here's some farms you want to build. So we're working on getting new players sort of oriented into the game now once a week. So Monday's good for me.
Awesome. Great. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Well, all right, guys.
We'll chat with you guys
good
again
to see
soon.
you, Greg.
Hey, and I wanted to say, Doc, the Discord thing is so funny because I so want to be over there. But again, we spend so much time getting bombarded on Telegram. We hardly have time to even come up for breath. So I know.
And you know how many people we got now there?
I know. I have no idea. I have
just
no
past
idea.
1,000.
Jeez. Right. And so like when Corey says, if somebody say, hey, we should do this, and he goes, yeah, do that. What he means is go do that. Like that's kind of how he's built all this, right? Is people coming on board and tacking pieces on. So we're really excited about people from Discord, reaching in, getting the information, tag us in questions, and we'll do our best to get over there and answer them. I
think the most important thing is to at least get the tutorials out at one point and tips and tricks as soon as possible. And maybe we need to increase the team, as I told Kawi, and have somebody do the technical support over there as well. It's very important.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bug reporting feature. Now it's time to focus on gameplay. Right now that we know the mechanics of getting the property out, getting the NFTs out, now that we know that's working, gameplay is the next primary focus. So off we go.
Perfect.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks a lot. We'll see you again.
You gonna kick me out, or should I kick myself out?
If you would kick yourself out, that'd be lovely.
I've been kicked out of better places than this.
Beat it.
See, how do I do that? Stop video.
I'll get you out of here.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Right.
Later.
All
What
right.
an awesome guy.
Very, very cool. Yes. Lovely to hear.
Yeah, that was helpful.
Exciting new updates from the Uplift world. At the moment right now, we have 53 people watching and we have 20 likes. It'd be amazing if we could get those likes up right now. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe over here. Hit that bell. And in a short minute here, we're going to bring on our second guest, which is Metal War, ladies and gentlemen. Metal War. It's happening. It's a new game. It's coming. The art is pretty damn sick. And let's bring them on. Unless you guys need to say something to the audience before we bring on our guests. Is there anything that I'm missing here?
Nothing so far.
I just dropped in the chat, echoed you. You know, let's hit that like up. Let's bring the second guest in. 2 guests on a Monday. Are you kidding me?
Huge.
The only problem is with my setup, I cannot see the chat really. I can barely see it sometimes, some stuff, but not both Discord and YouTube. So I need to fix that at one point.
Yeah, well, we'll get you sorted. Emmett's got his eyes on the chat there. I'm dipping in here and there, and yeah, it's good to see all you guys here. Let's bring in Metal War here and figure out what is going on here. We're bringing them on in. It's an online multiplayer game via the blockchain, and of course, the NFTs are involved. And these NFTs live, or you can find them on the Atomic Hub through the Wax blockchain. Metal War, how are we doing? It's the who do we have here? The ambassador?
It's called the Emperor. But
the Emperor. The Emperor of Metal War, ladies and gentlemen.
I had a quick interview with him as I did the an article about Metal War as well.
Right.
So I can give you a quick update or let's say not a presentation of the game, and then we can have the Emperor answer all our questions that we have. I don't know if you can bring up the game. Oh, you have it up there. Okay, fantastic. So yes, it kind of reminds me of Alien Worlds or other kind of games, but it has a lot of extras. It has a person against person and person against machine modes. That's one of the differences. The other difference is that you go for mine, and of course you go for raid, but you can do it also in a manual mode. Now, the exact mechanics of the manual will have to ask the Emperor afterwards. So far, they are coming within the next couple of weeks with the game out for the first phase of it, which I believe is the player against the machine. And then you're going to be able to do the raids, and you're going to be able also to mine. The other interesting part is that every time you go to raids, you can get an NFT. The NFT is not a full card, it's a shred. So when you get 100 of them, you can build them as a 100 piece, and you can sell it or trade it. And if you get 500 of them, then you can combine them and have a full NFT card.
Okay, so they're like, it's like 500 shards to make one NFT is kind of the deal.
Oh, yes, exactly. Cool. Yeah, so when you get 100 shards, then you can start trading it as a 100 shard piece.
Nice.
And 500, you have the whole card. And there's different, modes and difficulties and exciting stuff coming up as far as I can see and tell. And they have also a very nice giveaway for us, these amazing cards. But let's, start ask the Emperor what you want to hear from the game.
Emperor, where did this game come from? How did you have a dream? Did you dream this up? What's the inspiration?
My inspiration is when I been a teenager. I'm more playing in games. my best game is strategy, like as Duna 2 by Westwood Games, and Civilization series by Sid Meier's. So I think they my inspiration of what the game should be.
Gotcha.
And the manual modes, how much advantage does it give to a good player compared to the putting in automatic? I mean, why should somebody go manual or choose to go automatic?
Automatic game is for tired people, yeah. When many of people has his works, studies, so not enough time to play manual mode.
Okay.
But when they want when to come to home and an evening and have a few hours to play, so they can go to manual mode and play game 1 hour or 2 and gain more loot in automatical mode.
So the manual will give actually more than the automatic one.
Yeah. It's because automatic is likely some bots can use this. Yeah.
Okay.
It is. Always be, yeah. Always
you want to keep it low because you don't want to have boats inside mining like crazy or fighting like crazy. Makes sense.
Yeah. In manual mode, we plan 1 hour's cooldown for every raid, and we plan some anti-bot system via activity. If we see more activity, more than usually people doing.
Okay.
So we can correct or some.
So you're already working on fighting the bugs. So you already in the problem and fighting it. That's very good.
So you said, Doctor, you said that it was somewhat similar to Alien Worlds. Like, so does that mean
well, the idea is that,
I was just curious if there was land for sale. Like, are people going to be able to buy plots of land in this world?
I can answer this. We can't sell some plots because it's a very huge open world. A few days ago, we had a testing. We tested generate a world map 200 by X and 200 by Y, and it's 30,000 of locations. So I think we can't sell this count of plots, but we can sell some metal deposits, plots. For owners, it's like an Alien Worlds. Owners can set some fee for miners. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
very much like Alien Worlds.
Gain. Yeah.
On that it is much more. But when are you planning to do the sale of the plots?
It's when PvP release. Yeah, manual mode release by roadmap. It's July, June, July.
That's not that far.
Yeah,
that's not that far. And the first game, according to the roadmap, I see that within this month you're gonna allow people to start playing the game in PvE mode.
Yeah, we plan 16th of May release, and packs opened, and in these packs we has 1 unit on starter pack, 4 units on mega packs, and 4 units in hamster pack. But in hamster pack we has high probabilities of getting a hamster. Hamster is minor type of unit.
Okay.
So like a special unit. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you have like the mining, you have like the fighting that you have in Alien Worlds, but at the same time, it's more focused on manual game mode than having an automatic game mode that you just go and click a button every half an hour or an hour or whatever your setup is that you have in Alien Worlds. So there's a lot more things going to be happening in MetaVerse, I feel, than Alien Worlds.
Yeah. Seems way more interactive at this point. But
Yes.
I pulled up a card here on the screen. It's the Tunga, and
oh yes,
that's a beautiful card. And I see you have like the different, there's 4 different attributes at the bottom there with the different the statistics of the card, I guess. Yeah. What are those things breaking down? What are we looking at there?
Tanga is unbreakable units for others tanks. Yeah, because it's like a sand worm in Duna. Yeah, we can't kill them. We need run away. we need run away from them. But
oh, gotcha. Okay, stay away from them.
So yeah, practically the health and the power and everything is so high that you have to just run away.
yeah. But our idea for these units, we can get the I need to translate. Yeah.
No problem. We understand.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah. So from what I can see, there's like 4 attributes. The one, of course, is the health down right.
Yeah.
The left is the, I guess, offensive power, and then the mining power or body armor power or something like that.
Yeah, kind of the classics there.
Oh, control.
Yeah.
We want give a control for this monster Tunga to real player, not AI. It's a real player. So for this we can monster control card. Yeah, it's this card where Robo Girl, yeah, girl faces with some.
So this card is not going to be like automatic from the game. Some players can own this card.
Yeah. It's
like a legendary card.
Yeah, legendary.
Okay, that's cool. I love the frames on the cards. They're really nice.
Yeah, the frames they look nice. They look good.
We're gonna give away some of these Metal War cards here on the.
It's like player can summon it monster.
Oh, you can summon the monster.
With monster control card. Yeah.
Very cool.
Sick. You can pull out the big boy.
That's it.
Lay them on. That's awesome.
Well, we're getting, like I was saying, we're gonna give away some of these Metal War cards here on the wheel. So we're getting close to the end of
the Emperor
show.
came with gifts, betting gifts.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna. So we should open the wheel up here and start taking your guys' wax addresses. If you look at the top of the chat on the YouTube there, you will find a pinned message that will lead you to this form here, where we simply ask for your wax address. Go ahead and give that to us, and we'll get you on the wheel. And of course, we will be dropping a few extra cards in the after party here, the Upland News after party link here over our channel on our Discord channel. And we'll share the link in the chat room as well. But yeah, we're going to be giving away some of these beautiful cards here. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe, hit the bell. It means the world. Helps get this information out. Okay, let's see where we are at on the wheel here. 51 responses coming in. We have 51 people watching. That's like, this is happening,
Perfect.
folks. Very good. 39 likes coming in. Very good. Not a one dislike.
We need more likes.
Yeah, the likes will go up a little bit.
Come on, guys. You can do better than that.
Pump them likes up. All right. Together. Right.
12.
Wow, 2 games in 1 day, you guys. That's huge. But yeah, this Metal War looks really fun to me.
It is really good.
Yeah, it looks like right up my alley. It looks like it's up a lot of our alleys, actually.
Yes, indeed. And I came across the game in my secret lab and I said, okay, we have to have a second look at it.
Yes.
Third and a fourth. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. All right, 1 more address here. See, 2 more addresses. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people are liking the designs, liking the concept of the game. The chat.
Sort these out, make sure. Only 1 address at a time. 1 address at a time. Oh, there's a duplicate. Get that out of there.
Duplicate.
No, 1 address, please. Just okay. That looks clean. Let's see if there's any more. Couple more coming in. We're gonna grab these before we close the wheel.
I think we can close it. Come on.
All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna close it in 3, 2, 1. The wheel is closed. All right. Plenty of responses. Wait, what's going on with my top shots? No, I'm not. I'm still way out of the line. Way out of the line. Okay.
You're out of line.
All right. The wheel is locked and loaded.
Closed.
Let's do this. Let's spin it to win it. What are we giving away here? What do we got as far as these Metal War cards are given away? Do we know yet? Have we seen them, Doctor?
I think the Emperor is still here.
Okay.
I can. I want give away Raccoon promo.
Raccoon. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Raccoon. Yeah. Let me show people what the raccoon looks like here. Saw him just a minute ago. Nope, that's the wolf.
Yeah.
That's the skunk.
Raccoon.
The ant. The raccoon. All right, here it is. Look at that. Yeah, it feels like Tron to me. Like some of the art is very Tron. I like it a lot. Yeah, all right, cool. So the raccoon is on the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Let's spin it. Let's go ahead and spin it.
I see some people before you do the spin asking why there are more addresses than people watching. Yeah, sure. I'm guessing some are people putting multiple addresses, but at the same time, maybe some two brothers look at the same TV screen and have only one connection. We cannot just say go out and only one wins, or there's also people watching through Discord.
Yeah.
So yeah.
As long as we're close. If it's way over, then we'll do, something will be done. But as long as we're pretty close.
Yeah, I guess it's okay. Plus, we give a certain period of time. I think clicking 100 addresses in is not going to be that easy.
Yeah. Some people have a couple addresses, and some people are using both 2 addresses. But use your moral judgment, people. Let's spin it to win it. God, I love that song. And we have a winner. This is a new winner. I've never seen this name address before. KRIBA.wham. Congratulations. You just won yourself the raccoon.
Wiener.
Wiener. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, very good there. Our first winner. How many cards do you want to give away here on this wheel? The Emperor.
I want to give away 12 cards.
12.
Whoa.
All right.
Wow, okay. 11 more spins then.
All right, let's spin it to win it then. I love that song. We have another winner.
Funny because I'm dancing with no music.
Yeah, me too. I can't do it.
It's so loud here. I wish I could feed it through. I'm just not going to dance anymore. It's just stupid. I'm just dancing to no music.
No, you have to dance. What do you mean? You're paying you to dance.
That's it. I'm done. I'm
must
done
do
dancing.
it. It's a must.
Okay. AJJ.
It's a trademark.
The winner of that one was AJJAW.wham. Congratulations. All right.
So from Metal War. Is that another raccoon?
So, Metal War, do you want to give all these cards away on the wheel, or were some of these supposed to be for the after party too? Are we splitting them up, or it's all for the wheel?
Oh, can I get a winner list? Yeah. After
the show,
we're gonna send you the list, of course, so you can send the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
No
No problem then. We'll just keep spinning.
So, how many cards for the wheel, and do we have more cards for the after party, or is 12 the total?
12 for wheels and after parties, maybe 5. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. So we got 10 more spins. Let's spin it. IZ.QY.wham. You won it. We're going to keep the wheel spinning.
Yay!
Congratulations. Yeah. Nice track.
We have another winner, Dr. Unani.
Was it me?
Yes.
Yay!
Unbelievable.
Put it back in. Put it back in.
Okay. Oh, another spin?
Another spin. I just wanted to hear it.
Degeneration. D-E-Gen-E-E-E-R-Ation. Congratulations. You are the winner of a metal board card.
Generation.
Okay. Keeping the wheel spinning. How many have we spun here? I'm getting confused now. 4 minus 1, or 5 minus 1, 4 times. We've got 8 more spins, people. YQ4B4.wham. You're the winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
7 more spins to go. IYR. AY. Michael. You have won. Congratulations. 6 more spins. TheUpliftWorld. You have just won 5 more spins. And HQQY.wham. You're a winner. 4 more spins. B1Ray.wham. You're the winner. What do I got?
You do a slow motion dance with me this time, Bri?
Sure.
Thank
How many
you.
we got left? 3. Third spin. For LJ.
That's fun.
AY.wham. 2 more spins. Let's go. Keep the wheel going. Okay, 3CSQW.wham. 1 more spin. Hey, we have a lot of winners. AFRR.wham. Congratulations, you're the last winner on the wheels. Emmett, did you just fart? Oh, that was the dog. Okay, I thought it was your butt. Oh, there it was again.
Sorry.
Anyway, that was amazing. That was fun to spin the wheel. I love that song. We got 12 incredible winners of the Raccoon Metal War card. Thank you, Emperor of Metal War, for coming on the show today and sharing with us your great new game, and the art is awesome on it. I really like it. I'm looking forward to playing this one.
Yeah, we can catch back up after you're live.
Yeah, well, we'll have to have you come back on.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. And we're going to continue in the after party. Don't forget that.
That's right. We are going to be here in the Upland News after party room, dropping some more Metal War cards, as well as maybe a couple rabbit holes or some METAVERSE cards as well, too. You never know. It's going to be a party. So on that note, I think we should jump on out of here and get out on into the after party. I will share a link here in a moment. But that being said, good morning, good noon, and good night. We will see you all in the metaverse. This is.